Merry Christmas, alumni. I hope you're enjoying some room for rest with family, friends, and the Lord. Instead of a regular episode this week, we've been given a really special gift to round out our 2024 season. For our final short episode here, Terry Wildman has returned to give us a personal Christmas reading from the First Nations version. Terry, thank you so much for this generous gift. If any of you want more information about the FNV or Terry's recent IVP children's book, Birth of the Chosen One, I've dropped a few helpful links in the show notes. After today, we'll pause on releasing episodes for a few weeks here at the Alumni Podcast Studio for some rest and extra time with family. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So grab a warm beverage, cozy up to the fireplace with us, and enjoy Humble Birth from Shining Light Tells the Good Story, Luke 2, 1-20. Here's Terry Wildman, and I will see you after the new year, alumni.
Bujuniji, Bamarazig, Gitchia, Nimiki, Manomash Kiki Manadu, Indigo, Terry Wildman Nindishnakaz, Niminu Ayagaye, Nimin Wendam, Uma Ayayan Nungum. Hello, my friends who share this life together with me. My spirit name was given to me by my mentors as Gitchia Nimiki Manomash Kiki Manadu, which is voice of great thunder with a good medicine spirit. But I'm also known as Terry Wildman. And it feels good to be with you all here today in this place. I'm going to be reading from the First Nations version of the story of Jesus' birth. The section we're going to read is called Humble Birth. When the time drew close for bitter tears, Mary, to have her child, the government of the people of iron, Romans, ordered that the people be numbered and put on government rolls. This happened during the time that powerful protector, Quirinius, was the governor of Bright Sun, Syria. All the tribal members were required to travel to their own ancestral village to register. He gives sons, Joseph, and bitter tears, Mary, set out on a long journey from seed planter village, Nazareth, in Circle of Nations, Galilee, to House of Bread, Bethlehem, in the land of promise, Judea, the village of their ancestor, the great chief, much loved one, David. The journey took several long days and cold nights as they traveled over the hills and through the dry desert. When they arrived, tired and weary, they entered the crowded village. The time for bitter tears, Mary, to have her child, was upon her. But no place could be found in the lodging house. So he gives sons, Joseph, found a sheep cave where it was warm and dry. There she gave birth to her son. They wrapped him in a soft, warm blanket and laid him on a baby board. Then they placed him on a bed of straw in a feeding trough. That night, in the nearby fields, shepherds were keeping watch over their sheep. Suddenly, a great light from above was shining all around them. A spirit messenger from Creator appeared to them. They shook with fear and trembled as the messenger said to them, "Do not fear. I bring you the good story that will be told to all nations. Today, in the village of much loved one, David, an honored chief has been born who will set his people free. He is the chosen one." The spirit messenger continued, "This is how you will know him. You will find the child wrapped in a blanket and lying in a feeding trough." Suddenly, next to the messenger, a great number of spirit warriors from the spirit world above appeared, giving thanks to Creator, saying, "All honor to the one above us all, and let peace and goodwill follow all who walk upon the earth." When the messengers returned to the spirit world above, the shepherds said to each other, "Let us go and see this great thing Creator has told to us." So they hurried to the village of Chief Much Loved One, David, and found Bitter Tears, Mary. He gives sons, Joseph and the child, who just as they were told, was lying in a feeding trough. The shepherds began to tell everyone what they had seen and heard about this child, and all who heard their story were amazed. Bitter Tears, Mary, kept these things hidden in her heart and wondered what all this would mean. The shepherds returned to their fields, giving thanks to the Great Spirit for the wonders they had seen and heard. Miigwech, Bizindawiye. Thank you for listening.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us today, alumni. If there was anything that you learned, really enjoyed, or that encouraged you from today's episode, would you send us a DM or tag us in a story? We'd love to hear about it. You can find us at After4Pod on Instagram and Facebook. And if you haven't already, take just a second to unlock your phone and subscribe to the podcast. If your platform lets you, leave us a rating and a review. And if you like what we're doing here, share us with your InterVarsity or other post-graduation friends. Thanks again for listening, and I will see you in the after, alumni.